or have known someone who has been shot in a school shooting, please do not do so. Your discretion is advised. Now, this is take two of this video because we're having some technical difficulties, so this video might be out later than it's supposed to be. So, I'm Miss Valiant. This is Mr. Fan. Let us commence in this horrible topic. Yay! I said sarcastically.
And Ms. Valiant, let's. All right.
School shootings by the controversial table. Remember, this is a hard subject, so please watch with sensitivity.
The definition of a school shooting. A school shooting is an attack on a primary or secondary education or university involving the use of firearms. Many school shootings are classified as mass shootings due to their extreme high amount of casualties. Virginia Tech campus shooting, April 16th, 2007, 32 victims. The deadliest school shooting to take place on campus was at the Virginia Tech. At the time, this shooting claimed 32 victims, making it the deadliest school incident in the U.S. The shooting took place exactly 8 years since the Columbine shooting.
And the people who were involved in the shooting, our sympathies to you. And people who survived, you were very brave, and I knew it was a scary situation, and I'm glad you were carried through unharmed physically. I'm sure a lot of you were mentally scarred. So our deepest sympathies to you. Anything else, Mr. Fan?
No, ma'am.
We just want to keep in mind that these school shootings are not to be taken lightly. So if you ever make a call to a school to report one as a prank, there's something wrong with you. This isn't funny. Okay? Don't ever play with something like this. When you call in bomb threats at school, people take that very seriously. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, like to play prank calls like that. That sends panic, that sends resources to all the wrong areas where people could actually really needing service. So disclaimer, if you are part of people that like to prank people with fake horrible calls like this, there's something wrong with you and you need some help. That's not funny. Making fake phone calls like this can really scare someone. Don't do that. Or you will be arrested. I guarantee you will be. Those prank calls are not okay.
Red Lake Senior High School, March 21st, 2005, 7 victims at the school. This school shooting started to unfold before the local high school. The 16-year-old killed his grandfather and his girlfriend before driving to the school. The shooter killed 7 people, including students, a teacher, a security guard, and injuring 5 other people. Is there anything you want to add, Ms. Valiant?
I was so young when this occurred. And this is ridiculous that this happened. And this is why we need more gun laws and restrictions, because this shouldn't be a 16-year-old. This makes me so mad. You're ruining everybody's high school tenure. A 10th grader doing this. You gotta be out your mind. What provokes you to kill people for fun, for enjoyment, or for a revenge plan? I know I have my own anger issues when it comes to this, when it comes to getting even with people, but killing one argument with a person that has been torturing you, one person. Let's continue.
I believe, Miss Valiant, the next slide you can read.
Let's talk about this day, because I'm glad that this boy who basically got away with murder, with slaughtering people. Wednesday, February 14, 2017, Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, 17 killed, 17 wounded. On February 14, 2017, an expelled student entered Parkland, Florida, Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School dressed in a maroon shirt. His name was Nicholas Cruz. Excited. He must have been excited too. Exited his Uber at approximately 2:19 p.m., wearing a backpack filled with magazines and carrying a black duffel bag with his legally acquired. I'm gonna pause there on the legally part. Acquired AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. What in the world do we need an AR-15 for in a civilian setting? This ain't the Hunger Games. This ain't President Snow. We ain't fighting for our lives. We ain't scrapping. This ain't Divergent. This ain't Star Wars. So why in the world we got a huge AR rifle, AR-15 rifle in a civilian's hand? That's for military only and for the SWAT police to take down threats. They should have been using that on you behind, Nicholas. And you were all crying on the stand like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill those people. You weren't thinking that when you were saying, woohoo! Yeah, another one. That's 10 points, like you were playing Call of Duty. If I was your mother, I would disown you. I have no son. Maybe in time I could forgive you, but I had no son. I'd be embarrassed. Be embarrassed as your family. You have caused pain of a lot of families. The whole world, the whole United States looks at your family now as a threat. The very name Cruz scares people in Florida. Congratulations. You've been selected as the next idiot who now has no family. You won an award. I can't with people who use their own personal pleasure to kill people. If you really wanted to kill a person that was bothering you so much, why didn't you do it away from school? Why didn't you catch him at a party? Or why didn't you catch him outside after school? Why'd you have to kill a lot of people? Why'd you have to kill 17 people to make your point? So you plead insanity, right? Yeah, okay. Standing up behind. People who actually have a mental issue don't do what he did.
Please get help.
Get some help, because he deserved the electric chair. They were going to give him the death penalty, but they were like, no, he was only 17. He has some mental issues. He was going through some things. No. Having a mental break, crying in the shower, it's fine. You know, punching the dude that was bullying him, I can understand having a breakdown. But killing 17 people, can't take that back. You boy need Jesus. You need Jesus. Because that's the only person in this universe that can help him. I'll promote suicide, but he should have killed himself first.
Ms. Valiant, next slide, please. Our final school shooting we will be discussing is the Northern Illinois University shooting. February 14th, 2008, 16 injured, 5 killed. The shooting at Northern Illinois University, where 5 people were killed and a reported 16 were injured. This shooting was influenced by Columbine. The suspect had studied the methods of the shooting in Colorado shooting and the previous mentioned Columbine shooting. Is there anything you want to add to this school shooting, Ms. Valiant?
So stupid. Why? For what? For what? Killing for what? You grown. This is at a university. You grown. Why would you do this?
Well, there is a motive with this one. The shooter had recently broken up with his girlfriend, and let me finish, Ms. Valiant. He left her a leaflet of what he was going to do on Valentine's Day, might I add.
Mr. Fan, let me tell you something so the people can understand. If we ever get into a fight and I break up with you, even if I'm just mad in the moment and I say that, you do something stupid like this, I guarantee you I will play take it and find you and hurt you.
We find these acts despicable, heinous, and completely 100% vile and evil. And every adjective we can use to describe these circumstances.
I think for the punishment for people who do such crimes like murder or mass shootings like this, they should get the same treatment they gave all these people, all these families feel. Get the same treatment. But instead of them I don't want them to die. I want them to get whipped. I want them to get gyrated. I want their families to disown them. I want them to feel emotional damage to the point where they start seeing every single soul that they hurt, to the point where it drives them insane, so they can't take it anymore. And they're not allowed to commit suicide. No. They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't die. They don't deserve that. Mental torture is the best way to deal with them, because that way they'll never do it again. I want them to sit and wallow in their tears. Wallow in the sorrow that they've hurt so many families. That is the best punishment people like these people deserve. They don't deserve no electric chair. Too easy. Too easy. Not enough pain. They need to suffer emotional wallow until they can finally understand the depth of much pain they put people in. What drives you to murder people? Yeah, it's anger. This man may have had a motive to do this, but you don't deserve. What gives you audacity to play God and kill people because you're unhappy with your relationship? You want to prove a point to your new ex-girlfriend that you're willing to do anything for her? Buy her a car. Not death. Because that can only just make her even grateful that she dumped you in the first place. Because you're insane. That's why it's in red. Red flag.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Ms. Valiant, do you have a question to ask the people?
y'all out there watching this, wherever you are, in your car, in your truck, in your
And
house, in your bathroom, in your bathtub, wherever you may be watching this. When you think of people who do this kind of stuff, what kind of punishment do you think is valid for them? Because I think death is too easy. Do you think they deserve to die for this? I mean, obviously, but do you think that's them getting off with easy? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe out there, people. Because it's a dangerous world. And manage your anger. That's probably what causes these things in the first place. Stay tuned for another episode. And we're going to start talking about even more serious subject. Stay safe out there, y'all. Peace.